Okay, so I will start the polymer chapter from starting. Yes. So we know that what is polymer, in which different monomers or the same monomers are combined to each other and it is giving us polymer. Fine. The way by which we are going to prepare our polymer, this is known as polymerization step. Okay, polymerization step. There are two different type of polymerization steps. Okay, first one is addition polymerization and the second one is condensation polymerization. So two type of things are there that you have to revise in the case of polymerization steps. Further addition polymerization is having three kind of mechanism. It may be through cationic mechanism, it may be proceed through anionic mechanism, or it can proceed with the help of free radical mechanism. Fine. Now I am going to give you one more example. Okay, so what is that? Just wait. I am just going to draw the lines first. So now I am going to talk you about, you can say, the classification of polymer. This is very important. We are talking about classification of polymer. Okay, so why I am going to repeat this thing? Because you are getting the question over this many times in the entrance exam as well as for your class exam. This is very important. Okay, and what type of things can be there? Please note down. Based upon structure, or you can say the source, what type of things we are having? We are having three type of polymer. Natural polymer. The second one we are having, it is semi-synthetic polymer. The third type of thing that we are having, synthetic polymer. So we are having three subtypes depending upon the source. If we are obtaining the polymer from the natural source, it is natural polymer. If we are taking in the lab some kind of species we are taking and we are going to synthesize it, then it is synthetic polymer. अगर natural polymer लिया और उसके ऊपर कोई reaction शुरू कर दी, तो this is semi-synthetic type. Now the second type is based upon the structure of polymer. Based upon the structure of polymer, it is of three types. It may be linear polymer, it may be branched chain polymer, and the third type link is cross-linked, जिसको हम network polymer. So these are the three types that are dependent upon the structure. If we are having the linear type of chain that are connected, it is linear polymer. If we are having monomer units in the same thing and we are having branching also, this is branch chain. And if we are having the 3D structure that is connected with one another, this is known as cross-linked polymer. Now the third type of thing that is based upon the molecular forces. If we are talking about the molecular forces, we are having four type of polymer. First one is elastomer. Second type is fiber. Third type of thing is thermosetting, plastic. And last type of thing is thermoplastic. Okay, so this is the four types that is related with molecular forces. Now the next type is based upon mode of polymerization. Mode of polymerization. If we are talking about mode of polymerization, कि किस तरीके से आप इसको बना सकते हैं, तो we are having two type of thing. It may be addition polymerization, which is also known as chain growth polymerization, and the second type of thing is condensation polymerization. and it is also known as step growth polymer. So the two subtypes are there. Last subtype, okay, last type that we are getting for the classification, it is, you can say, what type of thing is pending? It is, again, we can say, mode of polymerization. If we are talking about, this is this kind of thing. So major types I have covered. So this is the thing, and one more category is there, that is the biodegradable polymer, and maybe in your books that is not written. Biodegradable polymer, it means you are joining monomer unit and this is biodegradable, decompose ho sakta hai easily. So this is all about the classification of the polymer. Now, if I am talking about the based upon source, if we are talking about based upon source, we are having three subtypes. I already conveyed. Yes, we are having natural polymer, we are having synthetic polymer, and now we are having semi-synthetic polymer. So main thing that you have to revise for your paper, because it is MCQ paper, you should focus upon the examples of each monomer and each polymer that is related to its particular feature. So natural polymer, if I'm talking about, this is, you can say, protein, this is carbohydrate, okay, suppose you can write down cellulose, starch, rubber. So these are the natural polymer that we obtain from plants or animals directly. Synthetic polymer, these are man-made polymer, we know that, okay. And if it is man-made polymer, can I give you example? This is plastics. If I say rayon, buna-S, buna-N, nylon 66, many examples are there, bakelite, melamine, okay. So if I am talking about the semi-synthetic one, so semi-synthetics are very, very important, and what we are talking about, its examples are, likho please, cellulose acetate, cellulose acetate, and cellulose nitrite. So these are the example, and this is also known as rayon. Okay, so 2-3 qualities are there that we are saying ki this is related to our polymer. So you have to know the structures. Okay, you have to know the examples, how to prepare it, monomer substitution. So all of these type of things are important for our exam. Now the next category that I am going to talk about. Yes, so please write down, depending upon the structure of polymer. Structure of polymer. If we are talking about structure of polymer, then we are having linear polymer and we are having branch chain polymer. Fine, linear polymers are always straight chain. They are always straight chain polymer, okay, and long chains are there. And what are the example here? You can write polyvinyl chloride, high density polyethylene, Hdpe. We have done this thing initially. Okay, so these type of long chains are present in the linear polymer. Now the second subtype is, we are having branch chain polymer. As the name indicate, branch chain का मतलब क्या है कि we are having branching in that. Okay, so linear chains are there, but it is having some kind of branches. So what type of things are having? So these are the branching. Okay, so this is another layer, again branchings may be there. Okay, so this is the thing. And what is the example? Ldpe. So you can get the example ki Ldpe, Hdpe. This is the most important one. जहाँ से paper आ सकता है कि it is a linear polymer. This is the branched polymer. Fine. The next type of thing is the cross-linked polymer. cross-linked polymer. And what type of cross-linked polymers we are having? 3D-dimensional structure are there. Okay, so we are saying that what type of structures we are having? 3D-dimensional structure. Long chains are present. Branching can be in any side. The long network of these kind of chain is making cross-chain polymer. Okay, so very important. Now the next type that I am going to taking, that is, you can say, addition polymerization. Okay, so according to the, based on mode of polymerization, we are having further subtypes. What type of things are there? Please note down. First है addition polymer. Addition polymer means we are just adding something, means monomer are adding into monomer, then monomer, then monomer, means we are adding something. Fine. So it is repeated addition of monomer, repeated addition of monomeric units. Fine, monomeric units. So what type of example can I can take? For your exam, just remember this trick in your mind कि जितने भी double bond वाले या triple bond वाले हैं, in 99% cases they are the addition polymer. For example, if I am taking ethene, if I am taking CF2 double bond CF2, if I am taking vinyl chloride, means every molecule that is having double or triple bond, after polymerization, this is the addition polymer, because same type of monomer units are repeated. So polyethene, polytetrafluoroethene, polyvinyl chloride, polystyrene, all are the example of addition polymer. Very important. Now the next type I am talking about, this is type of addition polymer. So we are having further two type of addition polymer. First one, if the same monomer is there, so it is known as homopolymer. कि monomers ने join करना है, but the same monomeric unit, it is going to attach many times. Homo means same. If we are talking about copolymer का मतलब क्या हुआ कि we are having different units. तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. So we are having different monomers that are joining here. It is known as copolymer. And what type of examples we are having again in the addition? जितने double bond वाले आ गए, they are homopolymer again. For example, polyethene, polyvinyl chloride, polytetrafluoroethene, polystyrene, because only one unit is repeated so many times. For example, if I am talking about copolymer, तो सभी को अभी तक तो इतना तो याद हो ही गया होगा. For example, buna-N, butadiene and acrylonitrile. Okay, these are the unit. buna-S, butadiene plus styrene. Okay, if I am talking about nylon 66, nylon 66, all are the example. Dacron, all are the example of copolymer, because different monomeric units are there. Very important. So addition में भी further दो types हमारे पास आ गई, homopolymer and copolymer. Fine. The next type of thing that I am going to talk about, this is the condensation polymer. Condensation polymer. And we know that condensation means हम रिएक्शंस करते हैं ऑर्गेनिक की जिसमें कुछ ना कुछ एलिमिनेट होता है. तो कंडेंसेशन में हम क्या लेते हैं कि वी आर गेटिंग द एलिमिनेशन ऑफ अमोनिया और वाटर or HCl or any simple molecule is eliminated from the rectangle. Simple molecule is eliminated. ओके कुछ भी चीज इनमें से निकल जाए दो चीजों के मिलने से, तो बेसिकली वो क्या होगा? कंडेंसेशन पॉलीमर. और वो क्यों निकलती है? बिकॉज टू डिफरेंट फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स यहाँ पे होते हैं. एटलीस्ट वी नीड टू डिफरेंट फंक्शनल ग्रुप्स फॉर डूइंग दिस थिंग. कि दो फंक्शनल ग्रुप अगर अलग अलग आ गए तभी कुछ एलिमिनेट होगा, अदरवाइज तो पॉसिबिलिटी ही नहीं है. तो यहाँ पे मैं एक एग्जांपल लेती हूँ. फॉर एग्जांपल मैंने लिखा डेक्रॉन. For example, I am writing nylon 66, fine, or nylon 6 and nylon 66. If I am talking this example, NH2 CH2 NH2 6, ये क्या बना, हेक्सा मिथाइलिन डायामीन. ठीक है, ये 6 बार था हेक्सा मिथाइलिन, 2 बार ये आया डायामीन. इसको मैंने रेक्ट कर दिया एडिपिक एसिड से. तो एडिपिक एसिड क्या होता है, जिसमें हमारे पास 2 COOH हो और मिथिलिन ये 4 बार रिपीट हो. तो दिस इज एडिपिक एसिड. whenever we are combining these two together, इसको मैं थोड़ा सा ओपन करके लिखूंगी so that you can getting idea कि how to proceed the reaction. ये हो गया. और इसको भी थोड़ा सा ओपन करके लिख लें हम. अगर मैं इसको ऐसे लिख दूं NH2, यहाँ से वाटर की रिमूवल हो जाती है एंड आफ्टर द रिमूवल ऑफ वाटर व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग, NH2 CH2 6 NHCO CH2 4 COOH. So this is our new polymer, and here the removal of water is there, and we already talked about this thing कि अगर पानी, अमोनिया या कोई भी simple molecule eliminate हो due to the reaction between two different functional group, that is known as condensation polymer. Very important. Okay, so next I am talking about is elastomer. This is the another type that is dependent upon the molecular forces. So what is elastomer? Elastomer जैसे elastic होती है, नेम ही बता रही है, rubber like substance. क्या बोलूंगी मैं इसको, rubber like substance, fine, with proper elasticity. जिसमें इलास्टिसिटी हो, इलास्टिक पकड़ते हैं हम, खींचते हैं, छोड़ देते हैं, तो इट इज रिटर्निंग बैक टू द ओरिजिनल शेप. सो दिस इज ऑल रिलेटेड टू इलास्टोमर. दे आर हैविंग इलास्टिसिटी, fine, and here the weak van der Waals forces are there. Please note down, weak intermolecular forces are there. In the exam, if the question is coming from this area, the polymer that is based upon the molecular forces, 4 सब टाइप्स हैं इसकी, और यहाँ से अगर क्वेश्चन आता है तो यहाँ पे सिर्फ फोर्सेस का पूछा जाएगा. ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, प्लीज पुट स्टार ओवर दैट. Weak intermolecular forces are there, fine, and here you can say the examples are neoprene. Please note down neoprene. Okay, then buna-S, buna-N. So these are the example of elastomer. Means every time I am repeating that you have to know about the examples. Okay, nobody asks you what is elastomer in the paper. Everybody wants you can say the clarification about the examples, what are related to this category, what is related to this category. So fiber क्या होते हैं? Fibers are thread like structure. They are thread like structure and having high tensile strength. Strength बहुत ज्यादा होती है, thread के जैसे लगते हैं but strength बहुत ज्यादा है. And it is having strong molecular forces. Very important, because many times this question is repeated in the entrance exam as well, और class में भी पूछा जा सकता है कि yes, what is the difference between elastomer and fiber? It is just the molecular forces. Here it is having weak forces, and here the strong forces are present between the molecules. And please note down its example. Examples are polyamides. All the polyamides and polyesters polymer are fiber. For example, nylon 6. Fine. So I think this is going to be okay for everyone. Please write down in chat section. Now the next thing that I am writing here, it is, you can say, thermosetting plastic. Thermoplastic polymer, दोनों के एग्जाम्पल करवाऊंगी मैं. Thermosetting polymer and thermosetting plastic. So what are the examples related to that? Thermosetting plastics. Very important, and again I am saying that can come in your exam. So thermoplastic, it is linear, slightly branched, या तो linear होगा या फिर slightly branched, long chain polymer that are having capacity कि अगर आप इसको हीट करते हैं तो ये सॉफ्ट हो जाता है, बट अगर आप हीट रिमूव करते हैं तो साथ ही साथ वो अपनी ओरिजिनल शेप में आ जाता है. तो टू टाइप ऑफ प्रोसेसेस आर देयर कि इफ वी आर हीटिंग इट इज टर्निंग सॉफ्ट. इनिशियली ये हार्ड था, बट whenever you are heating it is turning soft, and whenever you are removing heat it is coming back to the shape. तो हम बोल सकते हैं here molding and demolding are there. Molding and demolding, two processes are there that is related to thermoplastics. Fine. And in this you can say the forces, if we are talking about, they are intermediate as compared to फाइबर एंड इलास्टोमर. जितने फोर्सेस इन दोनों में प्रेजेंट होते हैं उनके इंटरमीडिएट से फोर्स यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होंगे थर्मोप्लास्टिक्स में. वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगेन आई एम सेइंग कि प्लीज फोकस अपॉन द एग्जांपल पॉलीइथीन, पॉलीस्टायरीन, पॉलीविनाइल क्लोराइड. फाइन. नेक्स्ट कैटेगरी दैट इज थर्मोसेटिंग प्लास्टिक. लास्ट थिंग दैट इज cross-linked polymer. If the first one is linear and simple branch, so this is cross-linked polymer. Big structure is there. Fine. Extensive, you can say, branching is there. Extensive branching is there. 3D structure is there. Fine. And here, if we are talking about the capacity of a polymer, we are heating it, we are changing its shape. हीट किया तो इसकी शेप चेंज हो जाएगी, बट इट इज नॉट रिटर्निंग बैक टू इट्स ओरिजिनल शेप. इट मींस ओनली मोल्डिंग प्रोसेस इज देयर एंड डीमोल्डिंग इज नॉट देयर. फाइन. नाउ इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द फोर्सेस, तो अगेन वी आर सेइंग दैट कि वी आर हैविंग एक्सटेंसिव फोर्सेस. सबसे ज्यादा फोर्सेस यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट होती हैं. एक्सटेंसिव फोर्सेस आर प्रेजेंट. एंड what are the example? Please note that bakelite, urea, melamine. So few examples are there. Okay, so please remember this kind of thing. So very very important. I think this is going to be clear to each and everyone in the class. किसी को कोई problem आ रही है, please write down. So this is the thing. Okay, so now I'm going to give you one more thing. If I'm talking about polyethylene, we have done that. This is the addition polymer and ये homopolymer होता है. But इसकी ना दो सब types से आगे. What type of their? Low density polyethylene, and we are having high density polyethylene. It may be written as Ldpe and this is written as Hdpe. Here low density means density कम है. So this is higher temperature. Temperature बहुत ज्यादा है. It is higher pressure. And we are talking about, if pressure we are talking about 1000 से 2000 atmosphere pressure यहाँ पे होता है. Opposite to it, we are requiring low temperature and low pressure conditions for making Hdpe. The second type of point that we are writing, if we are using O2 traces, if I am using peroxide, तो इसके बनने में ये कैटालिस्ट की तरह एक्ट करेंगे और वी कैन से इनिशिएटर की तरह एक्ट करेंगे. दैट कैन एनहांस द रेट ऑफ फ्रैक्शन. If I am talking about HDPE, high density polyethylene, so in this we are using mainly Ziegler-Natta catalyst, and hundreds of times this question came in the exam. What is Ziegler-Natta catalyst? And in your exam you can get this kind of question. What is Ziegler-Natta catalyst? It is aluminium triethyl plus TiCl4. Okay, titanium tetrachloride plus triethyl aluminium. This is the combination for HDPE formation. So this is all about the basic things that can be asked in the exam. And now one more thing I am going to give you: Ldpe, Hdpe. Fine. So if we are talking about LDPE, HDPE, this is ये है तो क्या addition polymerization है, हमें पता है, and it is proceeding through free radical, cationic polymerization, anionic, 3 तरीके होते हैं इसके बनने के. So LDPE always formed with the help of free radical mechanism. And if I am talking about HDPE, here we are, it is highly branched. Please write down highly branched. Here we are using the same type mechanism, but it is not highly branched. You can say it is a linear polymer, but the density is very high. Density is very high. Now it is chemically, write down, it is chemically tough, flexible, poor conductor of electricity. Okay, poor conductor of electricity. So if we are talking about HDPE, this is, you can say, inert. It is not flexible, fine, and it is having good conductor of electricity. Third point, last one, it is useful for, many times this question came in paper, bottles, you can say squeezers, toys, pipes, and the insulation of wires, all are done with the help of LDPE. And if I am talking about this thing, HDPE, here we are manufacturing buckets, we are manufacturing dustbins with that, we are using this for making bottles and pipes as well. So this is all about the LDPE and HDPE, and 100% this question can come in the paper in the objective format, because a lot of things are there. दोनों ही polyethene हैं, दोनों ही हमारे addition से बनती हैं, and what is the difference between these two kind of things? So please remember these points, very, 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 very important. Fine. So this is all about from my side. Okay, if you want to say anything, you can write in chat section. Okay, and if you are facing any kind of problem, then I will repeat these kind of things again. And